Hello, we're glad you're back. Today in Pathway in Proverbs, we're going through chapter 14. Proverbs chapter 14 is a call to slow down, take inventory, and get honest about the kind of man you're becoming. This chapter is full of contrasts between wisdom and foolishness, pride and humility, truth and deception, and righteousness and wickedness. It hits hard and doesn't hold back. It tells us plainly, wise men build, but fools tear down what they claim to value. Every step you take, every word you speak, every decision you make, it's either laying a foundation or pulling it apart. And here's the warning. There's a way that looks right, feels right, and sounds right, but leads to destruction. That's why discernment is not optional, it's survival. At the center of it all is your heart. What's going on inside of you is showing up in the choices you make, the relationships you have, and the type of influence you have on those around you. And if you want real strength and direction, Proverbs 14 makes it clear. It begins with the fear of the Lord. That's not fear that causes you to cower and paralyzes you. It's the kind that humbles you and grounds you. It is a fear of holy reverence for God, the things of God, and His Word. If you're serious about living with purpose and building something that lasts, then this chapter is your blueprint. Listen up, take notes, and lean in. This one cuts deep and builds strong. Proverbs 14 verses 1 to 35. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. He that walketh in his uprightness feareth the Lord, but he that is perverse in his ways despiseth him. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increase is by the strength of the ox. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. A scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. A wise man feareth, and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth, and is confident. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich hath many friends. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth, but he that hath mercy on the poor, happy is he. Do they not err that devise evil? But mercy and truth shall be to them that devise good. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the foolishness of fools is folly. A true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. In the multitude of people is the king's honor, but in the want of people is the destruction of the prince. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy, the rottenness of the bones. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his Maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous hath hope in his death. Wisdom resteth in the heart of him that hath understanding, but that which is in the midst of fools is made known. Righteousness exalteth a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. The king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causeth shame. As you can see, Proverbs chapter 14 isn't just a chapter you read, it's one you wrestle with. It forces every man to ask, am I building wisely or tearing things down with my careless or selfish choices? Because the truth is, your actions at home, at work, in public, or in private are showing the world and yourself what's really going on in your heart. This chapter reminds us that some paths look right, but are dead ends masked in comfort and pride. That's why discernment matters, which you receive from the Holy Spirit of God by asking, through faith. That's why walking in reverence before God isn't a sign of weakness. It's wise, it's strong, and it's essential. And don't miss the power of your words. How you speak reflects who you are. And remember, your words and your tone can either heal or harm, for life and death are in the power of the tongue. Whether it's your leadership, your family, or your reputation, this chapter challenges you to pause, check your foundation, and commit to building wisely. Let it convict you, let it guide you, and let it strengthen your walk. Don't tap out now. Come back tomorrow for Proverbs chapter 15, where we'll dig into the power of your mouth, the strength of humility, and what it really means to walk in the fear of the Lord. You're being shaped for so much more, one chapter at a time.